Saudi Arabia hosts Arab-Islamic summit to unify efforts on Gaza. Leaders from Iran, Turkey, Syria, Palestine, and other countries came together to discuss the Israel-Gaza war. Saudi Arabia is hosting an extraordinary summit on Saturday, bringing together countries from the Islamic and Arab worlds to discuss the worsening situation in Gaza. Delivering the opening remarks, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman called for an immediate cessation of military operations in Gaza and the release of all captives and prisoners. This is a humanitarian catastrophe that has proved the failure of the international community and the UN Security Council to put an end to Israel's gross violations of international humanitarian laws and prove the dual standards adopted by the world, he said. We are certain the only cause for peace is the end of the Israeli occupation and illegal settlements and restoration of the established rights of the Palestinian people and the establishment of the state on 1967 with East Jerusalem as its capital, he added. Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas highlighted that besides Gaza, Israeli forces' raids in the occupied West Bank have also escalated and called on the United States administration to put an end to Israel's aggression, the occupation, violation, and desecration of our holy sites. No military and security solutions are acceptable as they have all failed. We categorically reject any efforts to displace our people from Gaza or the West Bank. Qatar's Emir Sheikh questioned for how long the international community will treat Israel as if it is above international law. The international world remains immune in front of all these scenes. Who could have imagined that hospitals could be publicly shelled in the 21st century? He added. Yes, please, someone tell us. We're all wondering this. Iran repeatedly warned that the scope of the war will expand if Israel does not stop its attacks. Iranian president attended this summit, marking the first time in 11 years that an Iranian president has attended. The Arab League consists of 22 countries. The bloc's Assistant Secretary General said this week the organization aims to demonstrate how the Arabs will move on in the international scene to stop the aggression, support Palestine and its people, condemn the Israeli occupation, and hold it accountable for its crimes. The joint summit comes amid a flurry of diplomatic activity across the region and beyond. Saudi Arabia had hosted an African-Saudi summit in Saudi Arabia on Friday where MBS called for an end to the war. Leaders of Russia, Iran, Turkey, and Pakistan convened in Kazakhstan's capital on Thursday for talks that included the situation in Gaza. The president of Egypt emphasized that the policy of collective punishment by siege and forcible transfer are unacceptable. This cannot be interpreted as self-defense and must be stopped immediately, he said, and called for an immediate, sustainable ceasefire in Gaza.